Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. A new event has come out. It's the Minmatar Liberation Day. And this time it's going to be a lot more interactive than last year, because last year was just like a small parade that you could visit and that really was all you could do. But now there's actually event sites spawning all over the place, and the way to find these event sites is basically you go to Minmatar space and you can find them spawning as like a random anomaly. You'll find them like in the same tab as the Garista's dens or Garista's refuges, you know, that kind of stuff, or the angel refuges. So they'll be here on your probe scanner. And then also you go there and it's mainly EM damage that's being dealt, so it's very favorable to use an armor tank chip. So I'm going to be using this Bellicose right here, and even though it has a bigger natural shield than its armor, I'm going to be going with an armor based one because it's got a very good resistance for the damage type we get here. It's almost only EM and thermal, so just by having no resistance items we are able to get a pretty good tank just with one medium armor repair and an auxiliary nano pump over here. This could obviously be done a lot more safer if I were to put some more tank on, but I don't feel like I need it because there's not a whole lot of incoming DPS in these sites that you find. It's mainly like frigates and cruisers, and the best damage type to deal is explosive. There are also a lot of frigates here, so I'd recommend going with something with good tracking for frigates. So that's why I'm going with this Bellicose, because it has a bonus to the missiles like explosion velocity, and also it gets a bonus to target painters. So that's why 2 target painters is going to make me apply really good. That's why I chose this ship here. There's also something to note is that there are some ship restrictions too. So you can only use Empire ships. You can't use faction ships like as in the pirate ships. You can use Navy ships. And you can also not use Tech 2 like destroyers or Tech 3 cruisers. So the only Tech 2 ships you can use are Assault frigates or like Tech 2 frigates you can use. Otherwise, you can't use Tech 2 destroyers. I can't use command destroyers. I can't use a heavy assault cruiser. So when it comes to the destroyers and cruisers that are able to enter this site, you can only use Tech 1 or Navy variants. You can't use pirate ones, and also you can't use anything bigger than a cruiser. So cruiser is the biggest you can bring into here. But you can basically use pretty much any frigate apart from like Empire frigate, that is. You can't use a pirate frigate still. I think they're trying to promote you to use like the Empires of New Eden, their ships. So you're trying to make it so that you use those ships. But we're going to go here with the Bellicose because I was thinking of going with something like a Navy cruiser. But the thing is, it doesn't seem to be that great, and they also are quite expensive. The Stabber fleet issue seemed to be going up quite a bit in price. They went like 200 million GT this morning, so it is a very, very expensive ship that they've like really grabbed everything. And I don't know if it's to do with the industry things, but I think it's also got to do with that it's quite good for this event. So that it's doing the explosive damage with its autocannons. It's got a good EM resist, so it can get a good like armor repair tank for it. I think that's probably why it went up in price a lot. But then again, the Caracal Navy issue also has gone up a bit in price as well, so I'm not 100% sure. But either way, I think the Tech 1 Cruiser will do good because it does a lot of damage and is also not crazily expensive. The fit I'm using is this one right here with the dual target painters, dual cam batteries, and just this one medium armor repair right here. I'm going a lot of DPS here. One thing to also note, this is an important thing that I forgot to mention, is that there will be quite a bit of neuting. So I'm going with the dual cap battery fit right here. Even though I'm not particularly cap stable, dual cap batteries help a lot, and I'm pretty tanky, so I can actually often pulse this armor repair too. But you have to have good neo resistance. Don't go in there with an unstable capacity. You can get wrecked. There are also 2 different types of this site as well, as far as I can understand. There's like escape one, and then there's a different type of one, like a Matari one, something like that. They're pretty much the same. The point is you have to have these particular types of ships. Like you can't go in otherwise. You can max use a cruiser, only Empire variants, and you can only use a Tech 2 of the frigates. So there's 3 here. There it is, that one. Escape. Wait, where was it now? Mati Jailbreak. That's one of them. And this is another one, Escape one. They're pretty much the same. Not a very big difference. The point is you find these prophecies as the boss, and they drop good loot. They actually drop pretty damn decent loot for just what you're using. Like I'm using a Tech 1 cruiser. Each one of these prophecies drops about 20 million almost guaranteed loot. It's these special coins you can sell that you sell for ISK on the market to NPC buy orders, and well, basically almost guaranteed 20 million loot from the prophecy. Plus you also get these good boosters that can be worth more as well. So these are the kinds of tokens I was talking about. Each one of these goes for 100k, so this would be 16 million right here. These other ships right here, they don't drop anything particular, so you don't have to worry too much about them. And I was thinking also of announcing a skin giveaway for this video right here. So I'm going to give away 3 of these Raven Scope syndication skins. This one right here. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and make sure you put your in-game name. Important to put your in-game name because I won't be able to contract you even if you win. In due time, I'll then contract these to the winners, and you'll get your very own Scope syndication skin for the Raven. Alright, so here we have just these cruisers right here, and it's nice that they're focusing on this other guy right here. You can see here, for a cruiser that is a Navy cruiser can do this, okay? I thought it was very confusing with the ship's types, because, like, oh, how is they able to use a Navy cruiser but not a pirate cruiser? But basically, they're just trying to say is that they're Empire ships is what you want to use. Empire ones, not the ones made by a different, like, pirate corporation. So as you can see here, basically, almost everything here newts. There are some things that don't newt, but almost everything here newts. So you have to be a bit careful. This, when it comes to your capacitor, it's very important to have a cap battery or at least good cap stability, especially if you are in a frigate, because frigates, you know, obviously will naturally have quite a bit less capacitor. I actually did this earlier today, this morning, in a Wolf. A Wolf can do this. You can do this in a pretty decently tanked Wolf. I was using a dual rep Wolf, went really well. I feel like this is a bit faster though, and is better for competition because it has better like DPS. This Wolf. Otherwise, this Wolf I put in the second rep here. I wasn't using this exact fit here. Actually, quite a different fit. But most of the stuff here just likes to orbit you really close. So it's not really necessary to have very long-range stuff. Oh, you see that taking a lot of damage right there. You can take out these guys over here because they die very quickly. Oh, that's a lot of damage incoming right here. Maybe we'll have to warp out, actually, or at least take out these little frigates. Yeah, it's a lot of DPS you could suddenly get. They have big volleys, I've noticed. And you also have to watch out for the drone aggro just a bit, because they can hit hard with the drone aggro. These Imperas, I like to kill them first because they will go down very easily. They have very little tank. They die almost instantly. And I always have to watch these drones. I'm in fact going to recall them now just because they've all yellow boxed. And still, they're quite tanky, these guys. I don't think I'm getting perfect application. Let's see now. We've got 800 volley. We're doing 200 damage. And they have a resistant armor of 28%. So that is very annoying because I'm using 2 target painters. I got level 5 Minmatar cruisers, so I should be able to apply better than this. But no, I'm not actually able to apply better than this. And maybe it's just because they're going too fast or something like that. Probably a Webify, a faction web will do wonders here, because I was thinking of using that, but it's quite expensive. I just wanted to go cheap just to see if I could get something cheap to do this. This is, as I said before, very basic, like in terms of the fitting. It's just Tech 2 stuff over here. I can imagine if you've got low skills, you definitely want to put more tank on this than DPS, because I've got this very DPS fitted because I got max skills pretty much in everything. So you probably, if you're a less skilled person, you would want to put some, like, instead of these ballistic control systems, maybe a energized multi-spectrum or damage control. And if you can replace this bay-loading accelerator with a Tech 2 auxiliary nanopump, and maybe a second auxiliary nanopump, or even an EM armor reinforcer. Since you anyway don't move so much, the EM armor reinforcer, it reduces your speed, but it doesn't matter too much since you anyway hardly have to move here. The only real reason to move is just to get in range of the boss, and that's why actually Caracals I've seen, they seem to be pretty good, so that could be a good alternative right here. I don't want to use the Caracal because it doesn't have a good tank with the shields. It's very low EM resist, but people have been using Caracals and they have beaten me. They have beat me in a competition because they do a lot of damage with the Caracals and they have pretty good range, I think, as well. Oh, this guy recognizes me. 07. Okay, good. Alright, and then we'll go for this Augur, I think. Now, I think it's better that I go with the, let's see now, the Rage. Let's just see now. We're doing 300 damage on his shield. His shields have got 54. Okay, so it is pretty much perfect application over there. Okay, so he is pretty much, I think, getting perfect application now because of the... I mean, he is a cruiser after all. And the damage seems to be aligning with the resistance types we're getting here. Maybe we could have even gone with the Scourge Rage, actually. Oh, not the Scourge Rage. I'm so used to using kinetic missiles, I just keep saying Scourge Rage. I think maybe it would have been even better to just use like a Rapid Light here, because it seems so hard to apply good to these little frigates. Even with the 2 target painters and all the bonuses this ship gets, it still seems difficult to apply. we're definitely not getting perfect application, at least on these guys. Maybe it could even be worth to put a Webify or something like that. That could be a possibility right there. Because it seems like the speed is the issue. I think they're going A-B level speeds. And they're like... There we go, there's the boss. I'm going to go Scourge Nova Rage right there. Afterburner on. And... Oh, he's going away. We don't need to overheat then. Oh, don't stop overheating on this. Silly ship. Okay, let's see now. He's probably going to go in here. There we go. Now we can start shooting. There we go. Now we're just getting range and just start shooting as hard as we can on this guy to get him to die real quick. Oh, we're taking big hits right there. We should maybe just try to speed tank a little bit. We're getting some big hits. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's a speed tank a bit. Wow, this guy is getting some big damage. Is this like a special variant or something? Wow, this guy is hitting hard. We need to take out this guy fast. This looks spicy. Oh my god, this is spicy. We definitely need more tank on this. Wreck him, please. Wreck him, please. Okay, good. Yeah, we got it as well. Okay, let's get this. And stop overheating this. Hope he doesn't steal it. Grab this. Alright, what did you get here? 200 of these tokens. Okay, so this is what I mean. Basically, you get guaranteed. You get the 20 million. This is like 20.7 million. So almost 20 million. Like, on average, it's like 20 million from each one. Oh, we get another boss as well. Sometimes I've noticed that they can have secondary bosses as well. It's just like that. They're exactly the same, I think. Okay, let's go and get this guy. See, I'm just a bit worried now because we're getting absolutely slapped right there. Slam dunked. Oh, let's stay close to this Vexor right here because he'll at least be some support right here. Oof, that was some close stuff. Like, look at that half structure. Probably should put a damage control and a multi-spectrum or something like that on because the tank is really not going good for us. Okay, let's see now. Let's go with the Scourge or the Nova Rage. Get close. Start overheating a little bit. I think it's focusing on the Vexor. Maybe my drones, I don't know. Let's approach. You definitely need more tank than this. So if you want to do this site, definitely put more tank than my ship is using right here. You need definitely more tank than this, especially if you are not speed tanking. The Wolf I used was really good because you could speed tank this guy so easily. So it was no problem there. Even though it had like less tank than this, I think. But, oh no, we burnt our missiles. No, we burnt our missiles. Well, I hope my drones can maybe avenge us. Smashing shots. Did we get it? Yeah, we still got it. Oh, that was lucky from us. Lucky from us. What does this give us? Explosion velocity bonus. Maybe we should get this. I feel bad for that Vexor. You know what? We'll give this Vexor the loot. Let's give him the loot because he saved my butt right there. Let's see now. Start conversation. Let's see now if he'll reply. Oh, no, he whooped away. Oh, he whooped to a different one. Ah, never mind. I guess he doesn't want to. I just wanted to say thank you for saving me. All right, so did a quick sight right there. It seems to be fun, this new event. I'm going to have to try this in a different fit later. I'm not exactly sure what to use because I have not been using the Tech 1 ships a whole lot. I really have not. If I'm talking about the last 1 or 2 years, I've almost only used fractional Tech 2 ships. It's really, it's feeling the noobiness of using Tech 1 ships again. I think also perhaps Amar ships might be a good option here because I feel like Amarian ships, they tend to be a bit stronger in their tank because they tend to have more low slots than the Minmatar ships. So you can usually fit a bit more tank on them even though they'll be doing effectively less DPS due to Amar ships mainly doing EM damage. So it'll not be the optimal resist type, but whatever. We'll maybe try something else next time. So hope you guys enjoyed the video right here. That's the Minmatar Liberation Day. Just make sure you have good tank, good neutralizing resistance, do explosive damage, tank for EM and thermal, and don't forget about the Raven giveaway. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.